Welcome to For the Kingdom podcast, everybody. And this is your post game show for the Kansas City Chiefs versus the New York Giants for week 3 of the 2025 NFL season. And all you Chiefs fans out there and the Chiefs, we can finally wake up from this terrible bad dream. We can wake up from this bad dream of how kind of the season started. We finally got in the win column. The Kansas City Chiefs have defeated the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football 22-9. Yes, it is true. We're finally in the win column, as you guys can see right here. Where do we begin at? Where do we begin at? Let's start. Let's look at some stats here, okay? Let's look at the stats here. Look at the box score. Let's start off with the New York Giants, and then get hit with all these ads. Let's start off with what Russell Wilson was doing tonight, okay? So Russell Wilson, he went 18 for 32, 160 yards. And also, this is our first double-digit win since the last time we played a Russell Wilson team, which was back on Christmas Day. Gosh dang, back on Christmas Day last year. So it's been a while since we got a big double-digit win. So that is very nice. That is very nice right there. Like I said, Russell Wilson, he went 18 for 32, 160 yards. He threw two interceptions, two big interceptions, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. The New York rushing, Cam Scatterboo, he had 10 carries, 60 yards. He was running the ball pretty good. That was the guy who that we had to look out for. Tyrone Tracy Jr., 7 carries, 29 yards. Russell Wilson, he has some carries. He had 5 carries and 27 yards. Devin Singletary, 4 carries, 11 yards. Jackson Dart, he had 1 carry and 3 yards, and it's kind of went down from there. And then now let's go to the receiving. Cam Scatterboo, 6 receptions, 61 yards. Darius Slay, 4 receptions, 30 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson, 1 reception, 26 yards. Malik Neighbors, 2 receptions, 13 yards. Theo Johnson, 1 reception, 10 yards. And it just kind of goes down from there for this kind of mediocre Giants team that's starting out the season. Yeah, we were exploiting a lot of the Giants' weaknesses tonight. So now let's go look at the other side of the ball. Let's go look at the Chiefs. Let's go see what Patrick Mahomes was putting up tonight. So Patrick Mahomes, he went 22 for 37, 224 yards. So I'd say that's a pretty good game for Patrick Mahomes here. Our running. So Isaiah Pacheco, 10 carries, 45 yards. Now listen, I said in my preview, I said that we needed to get some more production out of our running backs, and we definitely did get that in this game here. We got, like, I tell you what, the first half of this game was pretty rocky. Was pretty rocky, not gonna lie. It was pretty rocky. I even kind of dozed off a few points at the beginning of the game because how slow it was. And even Harrison Butker missing the kick early on. He's Harrison Butker. He's just kind of been off early on in the season. I don't know. The first half was kind of rocky, but we changed some things up and we really improved in the second half. So that was really nice there. That was nice. So I like that right there. But yeah, Isaiah Pacheco, 10 carries, 45 yards. Kareem Hunt, 10 carries, 34 yards. Bashard Smith, 2 carries, 13 yards. Nico Reganey, he had 1 carry, 11 yards. Patrick Mahomes, he didn't have to use much of his legs this game, which was very nice. I like that because it's just been more kind of more. He didn't have to take all that burden on him, which was really nice. And the whole team, 28 carries, 105 yards, so pretty decent. You know, we're trying to still get together. Tyquan Thornton, number 80. You know, he's these first few games here, he's like really becoming like a MVS or like a Justin Watson. He's kind of becoming one of those. Like, and he's actually making some, getting down the field pretty quick. Patrick Mahomes is airing it out to Tyquan Thornton a lot. So I mean, Tyquan Thornton, he had some really big catches tonight. He had one TD tonight. He had 5 receptions, 71 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster, he had 4 receptions, 55 yards. I mean, Juju, he's gonna do his stuff in the game. He got open and stuff. He did what he needed to do. Hollow Brown, he was doing okay. 4 receptions, 42 yards. Travis Kelsey, he's still kind of been quiet early on, but hey, I mean, he had 4 receptions, 26 yards. Noah Gray, our other tight end, 3 receptions, 17 yards. Kareem Hunt, he had 1 reception and 10 yards. Isaiah Pacheco, 1 reception, 3 yards. And the whole team total 22 receptions and 224 yards. Let's take a look at our defense. Chris Jones, baby, big goal 95. Chris Jones, he got his first sack of the season, which was really nice for him. George Karlaftis, he was playing pretty good tonight. He also got a sack tonight. Nick Bolton, he was playing good out there. Jalen Watson, he got a TD tonight. I mean, he got an interception tonight. That was pronounced in the end zone, which we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. Yeah. Let's go interceptions. Chris Rondell Wallace, he had 1 interception and 23 yards. Jalen Watson, like I said right here, one interception, which that was in the end zone. That was a crucial interception right there. Yeah, let's go take a look at some of these highlights. Let's go look at this. Let's see what the Chiefs were working with. Yeah, it's nice that they got in the win column. There's a nice TD from good old Kareem Hunt. I mean, I didn't really like that he did that whole taunting. he got flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. Come on, Kareem Hunt, you can't be doing that. You know better. So we got that there, and let's see this. Oh yeah, this is when Tyquan Thornton made that big catch. Right there, down there at the goal line, hold up the one. That was really positive right there. I like me that Tyquan Thornton. You know, I think he's in store to have a big season. And also when we get Rashid Rice back eventually, that's gonna be good. And also Xavier Worthy, like having both of them guys run down the field with the speed that they have. Hey, I'm happy we picked him up from the Patriots practice squad because hey, you never know who you're gonna pick up, and yeah, Tyquan Thornton, that was huge. What else we got to look at here? What else I want to show you? Yeah, Kareem Hunt, like I said, that touchdown he had, that was nice. That was really nice there. Yeah, Mahomes throwing that 20-yard gain. Yeah, that was nice. We had Brian Cook. He was questionable to return tonight with a neck injury. Yeah, the Chiefs got the W. Oh yeah, here we go. Is this the INT? Yeah, this is that INT. No. This is that big sack. Big Chris Jones, 95. Yeah, that was that big sack. And Chris Jones getting his first sack of the season. That was nice. Yeah. Chiefs in the win column. Okay, yeah, this is the interception. No, this is the touchdown. This is the second touch. This is Tyquan Thornton touchdown right there. That was nice. Yeah, his first touchdown of the game. That was really good there. What else we got here? What else? Where are those INTs at? We had a couple INTs I want to show you. Oh yeah, right here. Right here. Oh yeah, doing the little dance in the end zone. No, not that. That's what it was. Bam, Russell Wilson, he tried airing it out. Yeah, that was a crucial interception right there from Jalen Watson. That was great. Love to see that. And then here's our other interception. Bada bing, bada boom, right there, guys. Yeah. So we had a couple big interceptions. Yeah, we kept. Excuse me. We kept Russell Wilson contained a lot in this game. Definitely happy about it. Definitely happy about what we did. And let's go take a look at the team stats here. What the team stats were doing. So let's go look at that before we log off of here. So let's pull that back up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, here we go. Ooh, went too far. So our first downs, Chiefs had 22 first downs. The New York Giants had 19. Total plays, 67 for the Chiefs, 61 for the Giants. Our total yards we had were 306 yards, and the Giants had 281. Total drives we had 10, and the Giants had 9. Our passing 201, and the New York Giants was 151. And the completion, like I said, Patrick Mahomes, he went 22 for 37, and Russell Wilson, he went 18 for 32. And Russell Wilson, he thrown 2 interceptions in the game, and this was a pretty clean game for our penalties. We had 2 penalties. We went at 2 for 3 on penalties, and we had 2 penalties, and then there was 1 penalty for the Giants. No, sorry, no, that I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the red zone. Sorry, we had 8 penalties, and the Giants had 7 penalties in the game. Like I said, the turnovers, that's really costly. With Russell Wilson throwing those 2 INTs in the game. And then the time of possession for the Kansas City Chiefs, it was 31 minutes and 50 seconds total time of possession. And the Giants had a 28 minutes and 10 seconds of their time of possession. So we definitely were winning the time of possession there. Yeah, I'm happy about what we did. We finally got in the win column, which is very nice. I love seeing that. Yeah. Let's take a look around the rest of the NFL league now, and let's see what the Chiefs have coming up. So let's go look at the rest of the NFL, shall we? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a peek. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, there were a lot of big upsets this week. There were some crazy things going on, which we're gonna show you. So of course on Thursday Night Football, the Bills, of course, they beat the Dolphins, which came to no surprise. I mean, but the Dolphins they did keep it closer, but unfortunately the Dolphins dropped to 0-3. So the Bills won 31-21 at home. Packers, they dropped a big one here. Well, what happened to the Packers here? I'm so lost. Hold on, let me zoom this out a little bit. There we go. Now you can see some of the stats from the guys. Yeah, so Packers, they lost to the Browns 13-10. Jordan Love, he went 18 for 25 today. Yeah, I don't really know what happened with the Packers there, but they lost, and they'll be playing on Sunday Night Football next week against the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, the Colts, they got a big win against the Tennessee Titans on the road. I mean, usually that AFC South is pretty tight. But yeah, the Colts started out 0-3. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, 18 for 25. That's pretty nice. And Taylor, he had 17 carries, 102 yards, and three touchdowns. That's pretty good. There, Michael Pittman, six receptions, 73 yards, 1 TD. The Bengals, they 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 laid an egg to the. I mean, they didn't lay an egg, but they lost big to the Minnesota Vikings. Carson Wentz, he went 14 for 20, 173 yards, 2 TDs. Justin Jefferson, he had 5 receptions, 75 yards. And then we had the Steelers beating the Patriots 21-14 on the road. Drake May, 28 for 37, 268 yards, 2 DDs. That crazy Rams game, I was watching the Rams and Eagles game. I was hoping that the Rams would pull it out, but yeah, the Rams, they got a couple of their field goals blocked. And that came down to the end there. I thought the Rams were gonna, win like basically win with a field goal, but no, they lost there. Jalen Hurts went 21 for 32, 226 yards and 3 touchdowns. As Kyron Williams, 20 carries, 94 yards. Puka Nacua, I'm happy I have him on my fantasy team. I'm so happy I have him, but he had 11 receptions, 112 yards. The Jets, they lose close to the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield went 19 for 29, 233 yards, and 1 TD. Then Washington Commanders. Hey, I'm happy you beat one of my divisional rivals here in the Raiders, 41-24. Is that Geno Smith? 19 for 29, 289 yards, 3 TDs. Let's see here. The Panthers. Oh, the Falcons, they lay an egg to the Panthers today. Michael Penix Jr., 18 for 36, 172 yards, 2 interceptions. Yeah, not good. Not good there. Them Jaguars, they beat them Texans. Like I said, that AFC South. And the Texans are 0-3. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. But Trevor Lawrence, he went 20 for 40, 222 yards, 1 interception. ETN, he had 16 carries, 56 yards, and 1 TD. Chargers, they barely pulled it out against the Broncos, 23-20 at home. Justin Herbert, he had a game. He had a 20. He went 28 for 47, 300 yards, 1 TD. We had the Seahawks beating the Saints. Oh, that was a bad beat there. That was bad. Saints. I mean the Saints. They lost bad. 44-13. Sam Darnold 14 for 18, 2 TDs. Alvin Kamara had 18 carries, 42 yards. There we go. And then the Bears, they beat them Cowboys. Them Cowboys. Pretty bad. Yeah, Caleb Williams, 19 for 28, 298 yards, 4 TDs. And then what else we got here? The Cardinals and the 49ers. Ooh, that was a 1-point game. Ooh, yeah. Mac Jones, 27 for 41, 284 yards, 1 TD. Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 52 yards. Hey, a win's a win. It doesn't matter if it's, by a lot or by a little. A win's a win. You're still in the win column. They're 3-0. So, hey, my Chiefs finally got on the win column. And let's see what the Chiefs got coming up next. Let's go look. So, this is a big one here next week. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, yeah, you guys can see that now. This is a big one here, week 4. It's Ravens week. Thankfully it's at home. Thankfully we don't have to go on the road for that. Hopefully we can end September being 2-2. Because that'll be positive in my book if we can end up being 2-2, and it's gonna be one of the games of the week. So yeah, this is a game that's circled right here. And then after that, we go on the road at the Jaguars. So it kind of gets a little easier again. But yeah, this game right here, the Ravens. Usually we play the Ravens pretty good. Spags, our defense usually plays good against the Ravens, but we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can continue to improve on what we did against the Giants. Keep on improving. And then eventually we'll be getting some players back. Eventually we'll be getting Xavier Worthy. Hopefully he'll be back for next week's game. That'll be nice. Eventually we'll be getting Rashid Rice back. I think this is week 4, week 5, 6. So we'll get Rashid Rice back in week 7. That's when he can be. That's when he can play again, which is very nice because that's a divisional rival right there. But yeah, that was my post game show. The Chiefs, like I said, we end up winning 22-9 against the Giants tonight. Go down in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know your guys' favorite team, and definitely stay up to date with my channel. Stay up to date with all the content I bring out. I'm gonna be bringing out my AEW All Out 2025 review, and I'm gonna be bringing out my WrestlePalooza 2025 review. So for all of my wrestling fans out there, definitely stay caught up with all that content. And next week I'll be doing a preview show with the Flex Zone podcast for the whole Ravens and Chiefs matchup. That big matchup week 4. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I probably will be doing a post game show with them next week as well on the Flex Zone podcast. So you definitely don't want to miss out. But as it goes for the Kingdom podcast, this is Juggernaut 097, and I will see you guys in my next one. So peace.